guys! So I know I've been absent for a very long time, but I just didn't have the time to film and I really didn't like the quality of my camera. I still have the same camera now, but I just decided to just sit down and film because I really missed it, and we'll do something about the quality later on once I make more videos. Today I really wanted to make an easy, simple eye look for you. I was inspired by Lusterlux. She filmed a video on this look a few days ago and I loved it so much that I just used my own eyeshadows and recreate the look for you. I wanted to start out with a simple eye look just for my first video. We'll get into the more complicated and crazy stuff later. If you have any requests for looks, just leave a comment down in the comment section and I'll do it for you. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to know how to get the look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off by using my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot to prime my eyes before using any eyeshadows. I'm going to set that using MAC Emphasize Powder and a Real Techniques base shader brush. This is a very important step because this makes sure your eyeshadows are super easy to blend, and that way it looks much nicer. To start off, I'm going to be using Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear on my outer V area and just lightly blending that inwards using a Zoeva Luxe Crease brush. So start by picking up the tiniest bit of Cocoa Bear and just place that on the outer V. And as you can see, I did use some tape to get that guideline. I always like to use tape when I want that sharp edge, but you can just do it without tape if you want to. And I'm really lightly going to be building up that Cocoa Bear color, and don't bring it in too far. Just right now focus it mainly on the outer corner. Also, between applying eyeshadow, open up your eye to see if you applied eyeshadow above your hood. So I have very hooded eyes, so for me it's very important that I apply a lot of eyeshadow above my crease so that you can also see the eyeshadow when my eyes are open, not only when they're closed. For now I'm happy with how Cocoa Bear looks, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of Cherry Cola, also by Makeup Geek, to darken up that outer corner even more. Now I'm just grabbing a smaller blending brush by Zoeva, the Luxe Petite Crease brush, and it's clean, so I'm just going to be blending those two eyeshadows together and a little bit more onto the inner corner of my eye. So I just removed the tape because it was starting to hurt my eye. We're going to be applying Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie now onto the eyelid using a Zoeva Luxe Smoky Shader brush. Make sure to blend those two together later so that you have a nice transition, because now, as you can see, lines are a little bit harsh. I'm going to be grabbing my bigger fluffy blending brush that I just used for those two shades and blend them together. So the lashes I applied are the Temptress Wispy lashes by House of Lashes, and I just used the NYX liquid liner in the shade Black. So now I'm going to be continuing with the face products, and I'm first going to be applying foundation. Lately I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation in the shade Ivory, and I'm just applying that straight out of the tube onto my face and blending that out using my Beautyblender. And I haven't changed anything about blending out my concealer or foundation. The Beautyblender just always works for me. It is a little bit old and starting to need a replacement, but I'll just keep holding on to it for now and get another one later. And this foundation really does give you that flawless look. It's not cakey at all. Now we're moving on to concealer, and I like mixing two concealers, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15 and my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in Light. But I know it's very hard to get, but I love this concealer so much, and you only need the tiniest bit, so it is on its last leg, so I'm trying to use it very carefully, and that's why I mix it with my MAC concealer. But that IT Cosmetics concealer though, it brightens up your under eyes so much. And the one concealer that I'm dying to try is the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. I've heard so many good things about it, but it's so hard to get over here. Just again blending all of this out using my Beautyblender. And never forget to wet your Beautyblender before using it, because a dry Beautyblender doesn't work that well. So I'm now going to set all of that concealer with my MAC Emphasize Powder and an e.l.f. I think it was a blush brush, but it's such a small brush, but it works perfectly. I'm going to be moving on to my lower lash line. My favorite brush to use for my lower lash line is the Zoeva Smudger brush. It's just perfect. And where's my mirror? I'm going to be applying Cocoa Bear on my lower lash line and focusing that on the outer part mainly, because I don't like my lower lash line to be super smoky. And just try to connect that to the eyeshadow we already have on. And this brush is perfect for that lower lash line because it is super flat, but it still blends it out. And I think this is enough for me right now. Yeah. So I'm going to be reapplying that Khione Meraki Cosmetic shade on my inner corner just a little bit to revamp it. And I want it to be bright because I like my inner highlighter of my inner highlighter. I like my inner corners to be bright. Some people do not like this. It's very personal, but I like them to be bright because that opens up your eyes. Now moving on to bronzer and a little bit of contouring. I do not like to contour a lot, but for the sake of this video, I'll contour just a little bit. And to bronze and contour, I'm using my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, of course. It's my favorite. And to contour, I use the Zoeva Luxe Face Paint brush. It's super flat. That makes it very easy to make a good, strong line. And I like to contour only at the beginning of my cheekbone and not going too far in. So just like that. And you can see it makes a tiny bit of difference, but I don't like that super contoured look anymore. So I'm just going to be doing that very lightly. So I think that's enough of the contour for now. For bronzing, I'm going to be using the Zoeva Luxe Cheek Finish brush. So that's a more fluffy brush. And dipping into that Hoola bronzer, bronzing up the forehead and just slightly blending out that contour with it so that it's not too harsh. And if it's still too harsh, you can always go over a little bit with your Beautyblender with a little bit of foundation that's left on it, and that will blend it out for you. For blush, I'm going to be using Milani Luminoso blush. This is the perfect orange tone blush and it makes your cheeks look cutesy, and I'm going to be applying this using my Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek brush and just on the apples of the cheek. Always make sure to tap off excess product. When you dip in the brush, just tap to make sure the excess product is gone and you don't overdo it. So now for highlighter, I'm going to be starting off using that same Meraki Cosmetics Khione shade, but I'm not sure if it's too white for this look, so I'm just going to be starting off using that, and maybe we'll layer another highlighter over it. Can you see that highlighter? Oh, it's so pretty. Kim did the most amazing job with these. And I'm setting all of that using my Basecu facial spray with rose water. I really like this one. It's really nourishing, and you can use it as a setting spray, but you can also use it as a hairspray for a little bit more shine, and you can also use it on the no makeup days to refreshen your skin and give it that really nice glow. And now I see that I forgot to do my lower lash line. I don't really like applying mascara to my lower lash line because a lot of the times it really quickly transfers onto this area, onto my under eyes. But it does look better in pictures and it makes your eyes look bigger. So if you have a recommendation for a really good under eye mascara, please let me know in the comments so that I can purchase it and maybe my problem will be solved. I'm going to be using the Benefit They're Real mascara. I just have a mini version of this one, but it does the job, and just the tiniest bit for that little bit of extra. So now we're down to the lip color, and I already know what lip color I wanted to wear. I've been wearing this color a lot. The quality is amazing and it looks great, and it's so wintry and fun. So I'm going to be wearing Kylie Cosmetics Pumpkin Lip Kit. And I just love how it comes with the liners. So nice and handy. So I'm first going to line my lips using the liner just a little bit. That's enough lining for me. I'm going to be going in with the liquid lipstick because I find applying liquid lipstick easier than applying a pencil, but that's maybe just because I didn't sharpen this one. Maybe I should have. The only thing that I don't like about these Kylie liquid lipsticks is the smell. They're way too sweet for me, but I can get over that. So that's it for this look. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed filming it, and I hope to be uploading more regularly from now on. So we'll see about that, but I'll definitely try. And let me know what you want to see for my next video, what colors you want me to use, or do you want me to use glitters or a dark or vampy look? Just let me know in the comments and I'll do it for you. So I hope you have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one.